You guys have three tight ends that seem pretty talented. The fourth is Koa, as Tom was just saying. Where do you put yourself in the group of tight ends as far as what you think you do maybe better than some of the other guys and maybe what you need to work on in comparison to the other guys?
I mean, I think we all kind of have pretty much – we have certain areas where we kind of excel a little bit at that, but, I mean, we all pretty much work on the same thing, you know, just really understanding the offense and just being really consistent with our play, with our blocks, and not just having like a flash good play there or not, but really just being consistent.
For you to win the job, what do you think needs to happen?
I just need to be consistent, you know, when I'm good in shape and do what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I can do my job, and, you know, I just got to stay consistent with it, really.
You guys are all similar age, been here for a similar amount of time. You obviously practice together every day, but it's a battle. What's the personal relationship like with the group of tight ends?
Surprisingly, it's pretty good. I mean, we're all pretty close. We all hang out, and you know, there's not really any hostility towards each other. We're all kind of helping each other out. I mean, if we see something on play the other one didn't, you know, we'll go out there and like tell what they did wrong and what to do to fix it. So it's actually pretty good.
What was last year like for you? Kind of got a lot of playing time at the end of the season. Weren't getting as much in the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was, camp I kind of got hurt, and you know, I had to work my way back. And you know, last season was good. It was a really good learning experience. You know, I started to get more and more play time as I started feeling more comfortable and, you know, getting my job done right. So, you know, it was a good experience, and I kind of just really want to, you know, build off it.
So the NCAA today allowed basically the Big Five conferences to have some autonomy to create their own rules. That got passed today. Which could include stipends for players and all that stuff. What changes would you like to see happen for the bigger conferences?
Kind of just, you know, I guess I'd have to say, I don't even really know what I'd have to say. Couldn't really think of one right now off the top of my head, but yeah.
A big thing that is talked about is basically an extra stipend, adding value to the scholarship.
Yeah.
Do you think that's needed as a player?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, there's certain times, like some months, I guess it might not be needed, but certain times, you know, certain things can come up where, you know, you have unexpected books or unexpected things you got to pay for, and, you know, that extra money would help you get through instead of, you know, having to live off of like a box of Top Ramen for like the last week of the month. So, you know, I don't know. So most people don't expect it, but sometimes really are kind of living off paycheck to paycheck. So
right. Part of this is there's going to be a committee of like 80 people involved in the Big Five conferences. 15 of them are going to be current players, current athletes. Who on this team do you think would be a good representative on that committee? If you had to choose one of your teammates or yourself to go on that committee to decide what changes there are, who would you put on?
Probably have to pick Eric Dargan, probably the best arguer on our team. You know, probably bring out the best argument for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he so good? Why is he such a good arguer?
You know, he just doesn't stop, and he's good off his toes. You know, he's always thinking and always has something good to say, I guess.